Good morning guys, welcome to our channel. So today in this video I am going to share you the interview questions that have been asked in Capgemini interview. So these questions are contributed by one of our subscriber friend Akanksha. So coming to the interview experience, so though it was for 4 years experience and she was selected for that, and I'll be showing you the entire mail, like what is the package she got or what is she's asking and what HR is giving. So let us directly jump into the questions now. The first question was how to override hash code and equals method. So why to override hash code and equals method. So we have to explain the contract between the hash code and equals method here, and what will happen if we don't override the hash code and equals method, especially when we are dealing with hash maps. Because next question is what are generics. So explain, this would be a theoretical definition, what are generics. Then there was a question from Java 8, what is the difference between map and flat map. So we have to explain the difference between map and flat map. These two features got introduced in Java 8. So basically map is for enhancements of the stream and flat map is to flatten the list of list. So in that scenario we can use. Next question was related to Java 8 coding. So if we are using Java 8, then how can we get the unique elements from the list without using any inbuilt functions such as hash set. So as we have started Java 8 coding question series, we will be covering this as part of that. We can use what I can say distinct. There is a method called distinct. We can, with the help of that method, we can get the distinct things out of the array, out of the stream basically. So next question is, if we have a list of type object containing int, string as well as other data types, then how to check if it is of which data type. So we can have auto boxing comes into picture, and we can make use of instance of method, and we can tell what is the instance type, if at all I'm understanding the question correctly. And even she answered like in the note section, so using that thing we can do. Next question is, like, this is project specific question. We can say which version of Java you have used in your project. So if we see, there are a lot of questions of Java 1.8, and obviously Java 1.8 she must be using. So this is a very common question, I can say, nothing much to explain about it. And if you see on the right side corner, use the Amazon link in the description on your next order from Amazon if you want to contribute us anything. So that is there in the description. Next question was again from Java 8, what is consumer functional interface. Like, there must be, based on your answer you give, there will be more questions asked on this. So this is a functional interface. So accept was I believe accept is a method only that is present inside it. Next question. So these were the questions related to Java. And next start from Spring and Hibernate, Spring Boot and Hibernate. So what is qualifier annotation in Spring. So you have to explain, like, at what time uh, what I can say, a qualifier comes into picture. So what is the advantage that we get out of qualifier annotation. Next is what is dependency injection. So in a simple word, dependency, as the name goes, injecting the dependencies at the right position is known as dependency injection. And as this will be done by container, so that is the where the IOC, why that is why it is called inversion of control. So the control is taken by now container, instead of we creating the objects and inserting it the respective position. Now the container does it for us. Next is what is dev tools in Spring Boot. So this came into picture from Java, Spring Boot 1.5. so if at all we are having this dependency, so actually Spring, so if at all we are having this dev tools dependency, and if we are at all we have started the application, and if we are making any changes, so instead of we stopping and restarting the application so that our changes get reflected, if we are having this dependency, it will do it for us automatically. So that is the advantage, especially when we are in the development phase. This is very handy, like what dev tools dependency. So next question is, if you don't want to use any of the embedded servers like Tomcat, Jetty or Undertow, how can we configure that use external servers. So there are different approaches, to be honest here. Like it's completely depends on us. We used to like, even though I was working on one of the Spring Boot project, we used to create a war and we used to deploy in JBoss servers. That is one approach. You can have your own approaches what your project follows. So we can directly to explode. We can directly explode it from the dependencies in the POM itself. That is one of the options I can say. Then the next question is, one of the questions was from Hibernate, that if we are using one-to-one mapping or one-to-many mapping, and if we want that if we remove some data from parent table, it should also get removed from the child table also, then what should we use? So there is a property called cascade all. If we use that, uh, we can, what I can say, we can achieve this functionality. So these were the questions that were shared to us by her, and this is the screenshot of the mail. So hi team, hope you are doing well. I have been following your YouTube channel for many my interview preparations, and literally it helped me a lot. I also want to contribute to the channel through my Capgemini interview experience for which I was selected. It was for Java developer role along with microservices and Spring Boot. I hope that this would help other people as well. So willing to switch who are preparing for the interviews. Please find the below questions being asked for me in the interview. Why to, so the questions I have already said. Let me go through it once more time. Why to override hash code and equals method? What are generics? What is the difference between map and flat map? If we are using Java 8, then how can we get the unique elements from the list? If we are using list of type uh, object containing int and all those things, and if you see the answer is also given, answer is we will use instance of operator. What is the version of Java that you have used in your project? Java 8. What is the consumer functional interface in Java? What is qualifier annotation in Spring? What is Spring dependency injection? What are dev tools Spring Boot? If we don't want to use embedded servers, how can we handle that scenario? And the scenario where parent-child relationships is maintained in Hibernate, and if the parent is getting deleted, the child should also get deleted. So these were the questions. Have been continuously giving interviews, and we will be sharing more and more questions with you. And just one more thing, that you guys are doing a great job. Thank you, Akanksha. And when we asked about the salary, so this was her answer. So she is asking 10 lakhs per annum, and they are giving around 9.5. Still it is not confirmed, the discussion is still going on, so we are not sure of the complete answer. So this was about the interview questions or interview experience that was shared to us with by Akanksha. So thank you, Akanksha, for your time. So if you haven't subscribed us, please do subscribe, like if you have liked the content, share this to other technical platforms so that it might help someone, or provide the feedback in the description, no, sorry, in the comments section. So one can definitely question, like there are, we are seeing a lot of comments saying this, whenever we are saying that for so and so experience these questions were asked, so people come in the comment section and start fighting with us, saying for a fresher we ask these questions, for the 2 years experience candidates we ask these questions. So it's up to interviewer. There is no fixed thing that is defined in the what in the market, that for a 2 years experience guy these questions should be asked, for a 10 years experience guys these questions should be asked. What questions we ask for 2 years guys can be asked for 10 years guys as well. What questions we ask for 10 years experience guy can be asked for 2 years experience guys as well. It completely depends on the interviewer's mindset. Most of the interviews directly when the interview starts, these days I'm talking about the pandemic time, openly opening the browsers and directly typing. We can hear that I am personally attending the interviews, and I can sense, I can find it out that they are typing the questions in the browser and they are directly asking from the sites. So there is no guarantee that no matter what is the experience, so they are directly referring the sites and they are questioning us. So that happens. So if you are on our channel for the first time, and if you have doubt like who are we and what we do, so we are basically a bunch of software engineers who attend interviews and share our real-time interview experiences through these videos. So if you see the company names that are getting printed on your screen, so these are the companies that we have already shared the interview questions or interview experiences, like what salary you can ask there. And you can visit our channel, we have shared more than 100 plus videos by now, and it would definitely help you in your interview preparation. And thank you for your time. Thanks for watching the video. That's it for now.